President of the National Association of Athletics, Serrette, is looking forward to the start of Champs Month this weekend, beginning with the Juvenile Championships. The president of local track and field said the Juvenile Champs are actually one of his favorite events. Kent Fuentes recently sat down with Serrette.
The Juvenile Champs will be held on the 3rd and 4th at the Hasely Crawford Stadium, where over 43 clubs are expected to field athletes in various events. Serrette says he enjoys the Juvenile Champs because of the level of competitiveness among the athletes.
Very enthusiastic. I actually enjoy the Juvenile Championships. In the Juvenile Championships, once an athlete makes a final, they show up. So you always have 8 lanes, unlike some of the events, athletes, they make the final and they think, well, they don't have a chance to be in the top 3 and then some injury. But with the juveniles, it's very competitive and you are always guaranteed to have 8 lanes in every event.
He adds coaches need to be mindful, although their athletes are in competition, take their well-being into consideration.
It's always nice to see the numbers, but I think more now our coaches need to look at the program itself and really identify key events for the athletes. They sometimes tend to fit the athletes in too many events and they have to move away from one event to go to another event. And I think that sometimes could get a little messy, so that they need to be a little more cognizant of the fact of the program itself and identify key events for the athletes.
As the athletes get older, the numbers get less in competition. And Serrette says they have plans to find ways to keep the young athletes interested in track and field.
We launched a Youth Elite program this year where we have a 2-tier program. Since after the Carifta, every Wednesday we have a session with the athletes where we bring them in for some workshops, whether it's on nutrition or the psychological aspect and those things. And that's one of the areas we want to focus, so that we want to keep them engaged to show what the sport can do for them and to keep them involved, and so that we can keep them for the future.
Kent Fuentes, C Sport.